All right, what's up, YouTube? This is Mr. Sunny back at with another video, and like you've seen from the title, so I just want to show you what I invested in Bitcoin. I mean, nothing so super crazy, um, but yeah, it's been a good year if you invested like with a down market and stuff, or a good couple months. But I mean, that could all change and whatnot. But this is what I invested in Bitcoin. So I bought it around $7,000. This had to be about April, like mid April. So I bought it around that time, and so far I've already gained $46, and today's return is already 10. So it's going up. Looks like it's gonna keep going up, but you never know. I just really like getting into the whole stock market, and I've had some experience beforehand. Back in 2012, 2013, I started getting into penny stocks, and boy, let me tell you, don't do that. Don't do anything like that. Penny stocks are it's a gamble basically, honestly, because I had no idea what I was doing. I thought I researched a lot, but I mean, it's back in that time, like YouTube, they weren't really pushing the content that it is now, where you can learn a lot from cryptocurrency or just stocks in general. People have knowledge. There's honest people out there trying to just talk to you and try to help you out, not just going after your money. So I think a lot has changed in the last like decade. So and that's crazy to think about. It's a decade now. But yeah. So I got in at a reasonably fair price. I wish I had more money to put in, but I didn't want to risk anything. So I was kind of playing it safe with $111, which I invested in, and I'm already at 160. So in about a month, $60, not bad. Like if it goes to 10 or 20 grand, how the highest it went, I'll make about $100. So nothing crazy. Obviously, I wish I could invest like the whole 7,000 because I would have had 2,000 already. But yeah, that's a risk. Like I said, it's a risk in general. But another background for me, like I'm a like when I was like 23, 22, I was heavy into eBay, and I mean, I still am into eBay. Like I still sell stuff. So if you want to check out my merch, shameless plug, it'll be in the description. But I was selling like a lot of stuff at one point in time, like nothing crazy, but I was making like $2,500 a month on eBay. So maybe grossing about 1800, 1900 with the stuff I was buying. Like I was buying a lot of stuff very cheap. And it doesn't really take a genius to, if you think about it, to see a good deal. If you think about just the simplicity of this, something sells for $100, you get it for $10. You know, most likely you won't be able to sell it for $100 unless it's super rare or something like that. I mean, you could wait it out and wait for that the long term wait. Maybe there's the last item on eBay or last item that they're producing or something, right? Something crazy like that. But if you sell it for like 50, 60, $70, you make a quick, you know, 10 or $50, $60 around there. So, I mean, you can think about that and then you flip that back again. If you could sell in a week or two, you keep doing that. So that was my mindset. I invested it into that. And also, too, back then I was doing the whole not really. So how it was with credit cards, like I got a couple Discover cards and stuff like that. And how they were doing it is, if you spend a certain amount, they'll give you basically half. They'll give you half in cash, and you can just recoup the money. So I was basically getting these items for super cheap. On top of that, I was getting, if I was spending like 600, $500, I was only spending like 250. So that's what I was doing a lot. So I made a good amount of money on that, and like it was just one of the things I just loved. I love going to the Goodwills. The Goodwill is what I started. Getting back into that again, I kind of left the Goodwill because it was easier getting stuff online, stuff like that. But I love going out and about. I love doing that, and I think my whole entrepreneurship, I do love that a lot. I do love working from home. I do love doing my own schedule, doing my own thing. But yeah, I mean, coming from the Amazon world, that's where I started doing my Amazon life and stuff like that. Like actually working the warehouse. Like I got the highest I've got was assistant manager or a manager, so level 4, and maybe I have a story about that and why I left and stuff like that. But yeah, Bitcoin. Let's get back to Bitcoin. Um, if you see a good deal, obviously let's go to like 3 months ago when this whole stuff happened. You can tell like 3 months ago, back in February, or a little more than that, back in February, it was trading around like 10, looks like 11 grand or 12 grand. I think the highest was. I think I want to say it was 12 grand. Um, no, no, the highest this year was, yeah, 10 grand, give or take. So Bitcoin's already at its peak right now. Not its peak, but its peak for the year. But obviously we know that back in 2017 it was around like 20 grand. Yeah, late November, December time. I remember that. People were talking about it. I mean, if you bought it in September for 3 grand, people were calling it crazy, I'm sure. Um, but yeah, I mean, Bitcoin has been something people have been talking about. I mean, look how long it's taken to get something like $200, started around $200 into the stock market, and now it's like at 10 grand. So it's really cool. I think Robinhood is a good, safe investment. Look, I already dropped about $100 within like within the hour, within within a few minutes we've been talking. Um, but yeah, guys, like Robinhood is a good investment, safe investment to get into like the Bitcoin world. You don't have to buy a whole stock, like I said. You can put basically it's like fractional sharing, but with Bitcoin. And I think it's a lot safer than you going out and mining or doing whatever dark web stuff or trusting like emails. Don't do that. Don't, if somebody says, "Oh, email, I'll hook you up with," like people are scamming. So just try to do legit. I don't know if Robinhood's the only brokerage that, I don't think Webull does it. I don't think M1 does it. I don't think Vanguard, Fidelity. I don't think any of those you can invest in Bitcoin. Once I saw this, I was like, this is like a game changer. So I kind of got into it. Like I said, oh, now we went up. Like I said, it's fun. It's something I like. I like investing. I like going out and about onto the web and researching stuff. But um, yeah, it's always cool to invest your money into something and watch it grow. And for me, I think I'll, if it gets to like maybe 12 grand, might cash out 11 grand. I don't know, but I might ride this wave. Like it could get to 20 grand, or it could not. It could drop again. So I think Bitcoin is kind of one of those crazy volatility companies, and everybody's speculating on it, and it's all up in the air. Who knows what's going on? But I think it's fun. Like if you invest a little bit of money, like I invested $100. Yes, that is a lot, and I was kind of like reluctant to do it, but I was like, you know what? I kind of saw a good price. I was like, this has to go up. Um, just like the whole stock market, it's gonna go up eventually. Things will go up. Things won't go up. Things won't be around. But if you think about like being simplistic about the companies, if you know a company has been in business for a long time, maybe that's not the only thing, but they've been in business for a long time. You know that they're not going away, like Amazon, like Costco, Walmart, Apple. Maybe the car industry may get a hit, even with like the banks. I mean, the banks could get hit. So oil obviously is getting hit, but obviously the oil is going to go back up. I mean, we're not going to electric anytime soon, so you just gotta just be smart about what you're purchasing. And I hope you guys like this video. Another shameless plug, has links for Robinhood, Webull, and all that stuff, and free stocks if you guys want to check it out and support the channel. And if you guys want to see my portfolio, I mean, it's nothing crazy. Like I said, I just started about a month ago, like seriously getting back into like actually stocks. Like I've been investing in 401ks and stuff like that. But those are with like my Amazon companies and other companies that I was with. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below if you want to see other videos or if you like this type of video. I might make a couple more because I like I said, I enjoy talking about stocks, and Bitcoin is kind of exciting to talk about. It's just one of those things. Hey, I'm investing in Bitcoin. Bitcoin, really? It's like one of the conversation starters. But like I said, I already made some money on it, and I know it was a good buy. I could be getting off the train sooner or later here and wait for that dip again. But then again, like, what's the point of waiting if it kind of like, it's gonna go up? But that's the whole thing. I'm not trying to think too much. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Be safe out there. Peace.